guys, welcome back to the Supes channel. My name is Supes Ramos, and on this channel I am to entertain, inform, and inspire using the topic of discussion as always, which is superheroes. So guys, we are less than a month away from Deadpool and Wolverine finally hitting theaters. Again, I want to remind you guys that if you guys want to come experience this film with me and a ton of other passionate fans together in person, I am hosting a massive fan event here in Los Angeles on July 25th, and from the things we've been hearing, this movie is continuing to get crazier and crazier, and today we're here to talk about the possibility of Deadpool meeting the Avengers in Deadpool and Wolverine, because Ryan Reynolds himself is teasing this on social media. Now let's break down all of the evidence and what Ryan has been teasing. So guys, the closer we get to this film, the crazier and crazier things are gonna get. And over the past few days, Ryan Reynolds himself has started to post some cryptic posts on social media. First off, he posted this random video with no caption attached, and it was the Avengers flag that's been vandalized by Deadpool. Now, this is crazy for him to post regardless, but then he decided to follow this up with another cryptic image of him wearing a hat with the same logo, where it's the Avengers logo, that's been vandalized by Deadpool. Now this is very clearly teasing that we might actually see the Avengers in Deadpool and Wolverine. And when it comes to this film, it's such a wild card, because unlike No Way Home, we had so many leaks and so many things come out that were pretty much confirming that Toby and Andrew were a part of this film. And going into No Way Home, we already knew that they were gonna be a part of the movie. But when it comes to Deadpool and Wolverine, there hasn't been any massive leaks or just evidence stacking on top of itself that there is going to be a massive character like an OG Avenger appear in this film. And it's also recently been reported that Deadpool and Wolverine actually reaches the heights of an Avengers level story, similar to that of Captain America Civil War. So the same thing, a lot of people point to Civil War and say, oh, it's Avengers 2.5 because it features so many different characters and it's just such a big story. Well, now Deadpool and Wolverine is drawing those same comparisons from people that have seen the film. Now, if you guys are asking me, do I think we're gonna see the Avengers in Deadpool and Wolverine? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because I think Marvel would save something like that for Avengers Secret Wars. That is going to be the mother of all messes. That's what all of this is leading to. Every single project that Marvel is dropping is all in service of building up to that film, which is going to be a massive multiverse event where we see multiple different characters and variants from previous films to present films all come together and meet and fight alongside each other. So I think, Marvel is definitely going to save something like Deadpool and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine meeting other OG Avengers for Avengers Secret Wars. But then that also begs the question, why the hell would Ryan Reynolds tease the Avengers in Deadpool and Wolverine and there not be anything to it? You know what I'm saying? And I understand why he would tease something like this if the film was tracking poorly, ticket sales were looking low, but this is on track to be one of the biggest films of all time, and by far the biggest R-rated film of all time. It's like when Black Adam was coming out, Black Adam was tracking pretty poorly, so that's when we saw The Rock start to tease that Superman was in the movie, Henry Cavill's back as Superman, and he's in the post-credit scene in order to boost fan excitement and, bump up the projections for the box office. But when it comes to Deadpool and Wolverine, there's no reason for Ryan to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Just the names alone, Deadpool and Wolverine, make this a billion-dollar film in itself. All of the marketing, I feel like they've kept so much under wraps with this film because they know they can flex. They know they can flex the fact that they just need to have Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine talking to each other, and that's it. It's already going to be one of the biggest films of all time just on that. Another thing too is that they recently dropped a new trailer this week confirming that the OG Sabertooth will be returning. A lot of us knew this from a long time ago when set photos revealed that he was coming back. But this is Marvel actually coming out and saying that he's in the movie. We got to see, a little bit of a tease of Wolverine and Sabertooth fighting. And in this scene, it's very interesting to me because in this scene, Deadpool has this line where he says,
"You look ridiculous. People have waited decades for this fight. It's not gonna be easy. Baby knife, you shoot the double, you take him down."
People have waited decades for this fight. And if you guys rewatch the clip, it really truly sounds like that's audio from a different scene. So my theory is that this could actually be Deadpool talking about a fight that we've actually wanted to see for decades. Wolverine versus the Hulk. That's something that's, the rumors have been flying about that for the longest time. We still don't know or have any concrete evidence that that's happening in this film, but I think, you know, if there is a fight that we've been waiting decades to see, it's Wolverine versus the Hulk. And now if we tack that onto the fact that Ryan Reynolds himself has been teasing the Avengers x Deadpool for this film, it could be, you know, just some more supporting evidence that we're gonna see that transpire. But again, I think when it comes to Deadpool and Wolverine, it makes sense for Marvel to flex the fact that now Deadpool can actually interact with characters that he wasn't able to interact with prior. You know, regardless of Deadpool coming over to the MCU, Deadpool 3 was always planned to be a buddy cop comedy with Wolverine and Deadpool. That could have happened over at Fox if Disney never ended up buying Fox. So we're already getting a story with Deadpool and Wolverine that we could have gotten years ago. But now when it comes to Deadpool and Wolverine, again, a huge selling point to this film is the fact that these characters are coming to the MCU, so it makes sense for them to interact with MCU characters in this film. Now, we don't know who the hell they're going to interact with or who the hell is going to show up, but with Ryan Reynolds teasing the Avengers, I could totally see at least one of them making a cameo, and it's a small moment, but it's just, again, Marvel flexing the fact that now Deadpool and Wolverine can interact with these characters. So again, as a fan, it's actually really exciting that we're going into this film not knowing what's gonna happen or who's gonna show up. Going into No Way Home, we kind of knew Toby and Andrew were in the movie and all of the different villains that were coming back prior, and it was awesome to see it on the big screen and to see it go down the way it did. But with this film, we're actually gonna have some shocking reveals. And again, I'm going in tempered expectations because when I'm just going in with the mentality of I'm here for Deadpool and Wolverine, because I know regardless, no matter what happens, if I go in for Deadpool and Wolverine, I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna freaking love this movie, and I can't wait to see what they have in store. But what do you guys think about these teasers that Ryan has been, making on social media? Deadpool x the Avengers. Do you guys think we're gonna see the Avengers and Deadpool and Wolverine? Do you think we're gonna see one of the characters make a cameo at least? What do you think about all of this in the comment section down below? Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification on my channel to get notified for future videos. And if you're interested in watching this film and seeing how all this goes down with me and a couple of other fans, then make sure to buy those tickets. Links will be down below in this video. Thank you guys for watching this one. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time.